Hey, what's good, y'all? Lynx here. Welcome back, you sexy pouncers. Back at it again. We are not going to waste time tonight because this might be the longest showcase that we do. Um, so this might be the longest showcase that we do. We're doing a future game show, and it's going to be about 2 hours. Okay, so I want to try to get this through in like one stream session. We will be playing a little bit of Forspoken after the fact if there's time, because I really want to just like be up until midnight Eastern Standard Time. So it's almost 9:30. So we got like 2.5 hours at least. So I figured out what I'm gonna do once the showcases are over, since we're like getting close to that. I think I want to do at least like one demo a day. Like we'll do like, there's still gonna be trailers and stuff, so we'll do like 10 minutes worth of trailers, and then we'll do one demo and then Forspoken. I think that's how I'm gonna do. If we can get the demo to work, of course. We're not doing that right now. I'm just saying, like, in general, once the showcases are done, because I think, like I said, we only got like 4 or 5 more showcases to do. So, and this is the biggest one. I didn't realize this one was going to be this long. Pause. But that's where we're at right now. Thank you everybody that been coming through, dropping off the follower goal. I don't know why that says 961. It's actually 964. So I don't know why it doesn't update the way it should. It's probably, honestly, I know why. It's because how Twitch is or whatever, people will give me a follow and then they'll later unfollow and then they'll follow back, or they'll not follow again, but then other people will come and they'll follow and stuff like that. It's just the ebbs and flows of you know, content creation or whatever. People are going to subscribe, people are going to unsubscribe, people are going to follow, people are going to unfollow. That's just the nature of the beast. I don't go around going around questioning or trying to guilt trip anybody into following me, or like, you know, like somebody did that to me like a couple of weeks ago, where it's like, and it wasn't even the first person to do that. It was several people that have done that over the years. Me, I don't give a shit. Like I give a shit to get the follows. Don't get me wrong. I really appreciate that you guys follow me and we're so close to our goal. But if you unfollow me, that's your own personal reason, right? It's not for me to go hunt you down and figure out why you did it. It's none of my fucking business. You have your reasons. I respect it. So, but anyway, future game show. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Hope you're all having a great Monday. I'm kind of tired, but I feel good enough to do this. But like, I've been really needing sleep today, and I didn't normally I sleep on my break. I didn't sleep on my break. I didn't sleep on a ride home. So I keep getting my like second and third win. That's what's happening right now. So we'll see how far I go as we progress. So, oh, you know what? I also forgot to put today's date down for the games we may be interested in. Today's the 15th. By the way, friendly pouncer to the stream mistress is doing I think her first stream. I stopped by earlier, show some love. So I try to, if I tell you guys I'm gonna try to do something, I'm really am gonna make the attempt to do it.
Future Game Show Summer Showcase. I'm Troy Baker, man of a million video games.
Oh, it's this. Okay, so I really like the future game show. I really do. But once again, once they start like the PC gaming show, once they start doing cringe jokes, I fast forward. Okay, that's the rule over here.
Roughly there's about. But most recently, I got to play Higgs Monahan in Death Stranding 2, Jack Pepper, and Mouse.
By the way, this last sidebar pertaining to this, that's Troy Baker in the white. Ben Starr coming for that ass. Pause. But it's like Troy Baker was like the #1 it guy for like white guy voice acting in video game. Now it seems like Ben Starr is taking that title. So I don't, you know, I'm sure they're friends. I'm sure there's like friendly competition. I don't think they like are like, I'm pitting them against each other personally, but I don't think they're like that. I think they're actually good friends. But yeah.
And of course, Indiana Jones.
Are you going to do the theme tune throughout?
Yep.
Great. I'm Alex Alton Regan, and you probably know me better as the female Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition, Alt Cunningham in Cyberpunk, and Leia in Lies of P Overture.
And?
And...
Oh, some slight gaming news today. As some of you that have been here for a long time, you guys know I don't really cover gaming news anymore because the gaming community more often than not pisses me off. But this has nothing to do with them. This news here, this is actually about Xbox shutting down Compulsion Games. I think they shut down another developer too, but Compulsion Games is the one everybody is now pretending to care about. Compulsion Games, for those that don't know, they're the people that made We Happy Few and wait, hold on. They're the ones that made We Happy Few, and last year when I played South of Midnight, they're the people that made that game. And now Xbox put the kibosh on them. They're gone. They're out of here. It's over. Finito. But now because that company is dead, all these people are coming out the woodwork like, no, not them. South of Midnight was such a good game. When all you got to do, those same people, look at their thoughts on South of Midnight 1 year ago. They didn't give a shit. It didn't even get nominated for anything. Well, no, it got nominated for 2 things, I think, at last year's Game Awards. Didn't win, but it got nominated for 2 things, and not even the things it should have, like, got nominated for. Like the soundtrack, like the music. Because, like, everybody was, like, dogging that game. It was just like, it's pretty basic. It's pretty generic, But then when the company, Xbox, the evil corporation, cuts them down, no, not them, why? They did the same thing a couple of years ago with Hi-Fi Rush, right? That was a critically acclaimed game, sure, and none of you played it. That's why they shut these companies down. Like, they put all this money and effort into making these games that you simply do not buy, and then you're shocked and appalled that they was like, hey, the company that's not working, the company that's not bringing us the money that we need to come in, because y'all not buying it, we're getting rid of them. That's what happens with any company. So if you really care about these developers, instead of pretending like you care, you'd actually support them. Even if you don't actually outright buy the game, tell other people who may be interested in that game. That's part of the reason why I like doing these Summer Game Fest things. I like to give a spotlight on my platform, no matter how small or big or whatever you want to say my platform is. I would say small, incredibly small. Even still, I want to be the change I want to see. I want these developers who worked hard on these games, spent years in these games away from their families, to give us just a few hours of entertainment. And I want to highlight their work, right? Maybe not so much them talking. I will admit it's a little contradicting with me, because a lot of them, like, especially like the indie ones, is like you're putting the cart before the horse, like that one guy. And you actually still got to produce a good quality game, right? I'm not saying like it has to be revolutionary and change the world, but whatever you're going for, you have to be extremely competent at it. But I still want to give them the highlight and all that other stuff. So at the very least, I'm being the change I want to see, and I know it, and you guys know it because you're watching me do it.
I'm also Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider games.
Yes, she is. She is back, people, and that is video game heritage right there.
Well, more on that later in the show, but that does make us 2 archaeologists on 1 stage.
BAFTA-nominated archaeologist.
BAFTA nominated. You've never won, though, have you? Have you?
No, Alex, I haven't. Thank you for bringing that up.
Let's talk about what we're going to do for the next 90 minutes.
We're going to be showing you trailers, lots and lots of exclusive trailers, and with the help of their hardworking developers, we're going to be diving deep into some of the most exciting upcoming games.
As well as our usual ones to watch, we've also got an extended gameplay reveal for the sci-fi RPG Exodus.
Which you will not want to miss. And if you want to keep track of all these little buried treasures Alex and I are going to be talking about today, then you should head on over to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page, where you can find and wishlist every game in today's show.
And you can also visit GamesRadar.com after we wrap up for tons of follow-up coverage on the eye-catching games that are coming at you very, very soon.
Oh, you did the dual pistols thing.
It's like automatic now.
I get it. Speaking of, I think the stage is itching for a little bit of a lighting change. Whoa, there it is. As you can see behind me, this means it's time for our very first. Take it away, Alex.
World premiere.
They get one.
You want some of this? Come and get it! Oh, shit! Okay, so, funny story. There was this guy who was stuck in the middle of the apocalypse. Whoa! Oh, shit! You know, Chop Freddy barbecue time, baby! Totally holding it together. Freddy here, Freddy there, Fred. Yep, he was doing great. All he wanted to do was just find one living, breathing human being, for crying out loud. Down here, goddammit! Was that too much to ask?
We can solve this problem once and
They're trying to make a vaccine. Hey there, you want to come? He did find some friends. Yeah, buddy! And then this guy showed up. Great name, questionable fashion sense. Fuck you, Fred! Bada bing, bada bam, bada boom. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Damn, we're good. You getting all this, buddy? The guy in the story? That's me.
Arizona Sunshine.
Whoa, hold on! Oh, the cavalry is here!
Arizona Sunshine is
Gang,
a
gang.
screen remake of
Squaw.
the beloved VR game of the same name, built from the ground up by its developers. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
And now it is time for a closer look at War Dogs from Team 17. It's a 100-player tactical shooter with a keen focus on teamwork.
How was work
fortification,
today?
and-
Work was good. I was just super sleepy today. I didn't get the chance to sleep on my break. I didn't get a chance to sleep when I was coming home. So I caught my third wind. So I'm fine for now. But that's pretty much what it was. I was just like super tired. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Knowing my luck, as soon as it's time for me to actually go lay down, I lay in bed and I can't sleep at that point then.
straight ahead of me. Got one. I've got defib.
They said not a battle royale. Technically it is. It's not an extraction shooter.
Blow it.
100-player tactical. This ain't the first time a game been made like this either. But hopefully they figured out the magic formula and like avoid what made those previous games like this fail, and why it's like we learned from that, and this is why we're making it better.
War Dogs is coming to a screen near
But
you
to me,
later
it
this
seems
year, but
like-
the good news is you can wishlist it. Right
It seems
now.
like 100-person.
Okay, in our next game,
Okay.
you play as a former detective who
Wait.
visits an isolated...
To me, it comes off like Battlefield, but with maneuverability like Call of Duty. Like it's like really fast paced and twitchy. And then you like, but as far as like destructible buildings and being able to fly helicopters and tanks and all that stuff, that the 100 players, all that is like Battlefield. But then they got the like how you move about in the field and shooting and all that stuff they took from Call of Duty. So it's like the perfect love child of both. So, but we'll see how well it does. I'm not the key
Place
demo
where
for that,
all
but
is not as
you
it
know,
seems.
we'll see what the Battlefield and Call of Duty
Good there.
enthusiasts think of it when
What
it
if
comes
there's a
out.
girl named Elizabeth involved?
There isn't.
Okay. Here is a brand new trailer for The Pines.
You are hopeless, helpless, heartless, worthless. Why didn't you move faster, think harder, be smarter? Why
Didn't you help me?
The Pines.
Good evening, Mr. Walker. How are the first few days in the Pines treating you?
Oh, but you don't want to go into the forest, dearie.
What the fuck is happening here?
Everyone is fucking crazy.
Okay.
see that? That's mine. And that also mine. And I won't part with any of it.
Including you.
Guy ain't got into that brawl before getting on camera. His snout bone was red. Yeah, that was crazy. That was nuts. That was the Frosty Fest. He must have been like fighting a kangaroo before doing that.
And The Pines is coming to PC in 2027.
And I am excited.
But this
Dr.
one's gonna
Alex,
do like the
what's up next?
cringe jokes.
We've got an exclusive interview about Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the latest installment in Bandai Namco.
Oh, we saw this one, the
simulation franchise.
the mix. No, was it the mix? It might have been the state of play.
Greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
Ace Combat シリーズ
Hello,
But
I'm
this is-
Bruno.
this is
I'm the
more
brand
content.
director of the Ace Combat series.
I'm Shimawato. I'm the producer of Ace Combat 8.
I never played any of the Ace Combat games, but I do have some of them.
Longing for the skies.
I know
game
like
starts with
the
Federation of Sentinels.
dogfight type
It's
games
been
like
invaded
this,
by
like the Flight
Soldier.
Simulator
The capital
dogfight.
city has
I
been
suck
lost
at
to
those
their
games.
forces. The protagonist wakes up on the emergency boat on the sea and is saved by the battleship Endurance. After reuniting with your team, you are then immediately forced into another life or death fight against the Sotowa forces. This is the story of saving the country that you come from, which is the victim of great destruction.
Keep it coming. Maybe they're not that sturdy.
Got him.
The protagonist and this legendary pilot fight side by side, providing great hope for the country. But in fact, that legend is fake. He's a fake presence that's been propped up to really motivate the country. In the next phase in the story, the protagonist and this legendary pilot go into battle together, resulting in the Wing of Thieves getting shot down. After his death, this role gets passed down to the protagonist. So the central theme is living up
Damn,
to
why
the
they telling us so much of the
cast
story?
upon you to
Spoiler.
take on that responsibility.
What if I'm a new player and I want to get in for the first time?
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves features a new type of enemy for the series, the land battleship. The idea came from our art director and record designer O'Connor. He said it's exactly like Godzilla landing on the city and causing huge destruction. When that idea was presented to them, they actually said, "Oh no, this is not good." But after they started working on it, it all made sense, and then it created that great visual. We've also changed the way targets take
Tough
damage in
titty.
this situation.
You know what?
Ace
I ain't
Combat
mad at
8
it though,
Wings of Thieves, the
because
damage you dealt
they
with
know their
is created
demo.
directly
They
from
know
the
like
target. Otherwise,
it's kind of like when the Tales of franchise, right? They ain't gonna really be trying to appeal to like new people to come in and play the game. It's like, no, this is for the fans. We know who our demo is. We know what they like. We gonna make this for them.
Xbox Series X and S and Steam.
Same thing for like the Souls-like genre, like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and all that. Like the actual From Software developers. This is Namco, the Bandai Namco that did this. The same people that did Tales of, funnily enough.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
And we are heading backstage now.
Oh, good. I could use for a cup of
No,
coffee.
Troy. Babe. the Backstage. It's the new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, right. I imagine it's got what? Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smiling producers with their clipboards, sweaty cheese plate, crafts.
See, fast forward. We don't need all that. We here for the games. You want to do all that witty shit, do it in your voice acting. I didn't know Little Nightmares of Bandai Namco. Well, at least the third one is. Supermassive Games. Now you're a light bulb head. Got a light bulb in her mouth? Hey, it's already out. Go play it.
And the Backstage is a brand new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Where you can explore the dark underbelly of the Carnival in solo or co-op.
So you really should reach out to your most fearless friend ASAP because it is launching on June 12th for PC and consoles.
All right, now it is time to check out Engine Fall, a post-apocalyptic
That shit been out for 3 days. I ain't see a single soul play it.
Megatrain.
It's like Snowpiercer with crafting.
Ah.
Maybe they're saving it for Halloween. Breach. Damn, that guy's a tank. So I mean, bullets he took. Engine Fall.
Make your way to first class, which is the only way that Troy Baker travels.
True.
When Engine Fall arrives on Steam later this year, and if you cannot wait that long, there's a playtest coming for you on June 8th.
Now, before we move on,
That game look like it got really good graphics. It does.
Partnership with GOG, the DR.
Still to Stell. Thank you for coming through. Much appreciated.
We've joined forces so that
Oh shit! I see Breath of Fire 4.
50% off the entire GOG catalog with our discount code FGS15.
You do have to be a new user, and the offer is only valid for the next 7 days. So, get to browsing and fill your boot.
Wait, hold on. This is Breath of Fire 4 over here, showing some love. That I appreciate that. It should have been 3, but whatever. System Shock 2, Jazz Jackrabbit. I never played Fallout, so I can't even get hyped about that. Or Diablo. I have them, just never got hyped. I just never played them. Myst, I played a little bit as a kid. I think I got Silent Hill 4.
With some good old games.
And don't forget the
Wait, hold on. What else we got? Stalker, Dino Crisis. I got Dino Crisis. Devil May Cry 4, never played. Croc, I played. Mortal Kombat 4, I played. Morrowind, I played. That Vampire Bloodline, I never played that. The Curse of Monkey Island. I don't know if I played that, but we got it coming up on the 1001 games to play before you die. In fact, some of these might be actually on that list. Fear, Blood Omen 2, for Legacy of Kain, Worms Armageddon, and Blade Runner.
So old games that are on there either. Okay,
Oh, and SimCity
let's
2000.
check in on the upcoming remake of Gothic,
And Tomb Raider.
a genre-defining RPG from the early 2000s.
Now, if you like medieval adventures like Kingdom Come Deliverance or The Witcher, this next one is definitely for you.
Ooh, THQ Nordic.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult, confused, and desperate for hope in a place where there is none. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your
Unbelievers.
faith. But do you know what?
Not non-believers, the unbelievers.
I see strength. I see men who live for a higher purpose. Men who, like me, have seen the glorious age the sleeper will usher into this world once he awakens. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Okay.
Gothic 1 Remake is out now on PC and console, so go check it out after the show.
Okay, now for something a little different. You have definitely heard of Sky, Children of Light, the cozy MMO from the makers of Journey.
Well, we are pleased to reveal
I heard of
today
Child of
that
Light,
it's
not
a
Children of
brand new
Light.
game experience based
I
on the
have
life
Child of
and
Light.
legacy of the legendary painter Vincent van Gogh, which
Go.
is goth.
Let's take a look at this Van Gogh MMO, shall we?
Everything turning into feathers. Or just like overlapping paint. I'm already turned off just because it's made by the Flower and Journey people. That means it's going to be a giant game of nothing that is going to make people feel like they're smarter because they played it. Oh, and it's coming to phones.
Sky Children of the Light's Vincent van Gogh experience launches on the 17th of July and includes an in-game gallery featuring some of the artist's most beloved paintings.
I learned something today.
Okay, it's time to take a peek at Halloween the game.
Oh, they
You get
showed
a
this
first
off
look at
last
the
year.
Single-player campaign where you play as Michael Myers himself. Are you?
Oh, yeah, baby.
We actually get gameplay footage.
Inside him.
Okay, back inside, everyone.
Let's go, Myers. Fueled by his rage, I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
Since when do they let them wander around?
So is this a single player game?
I knew what would come next. Every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible. I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
Oh, it's a single player and multiplayer experience. Well, that's how you sell the game.
Play through Michael Myers' origin story when Halloween the game lands on PC and consoles this September 8th.
Next up,
That makes sense now, because a lot of people last year they showed like the multiplayer stuff, and it's like, well, they already got Mike Myers in Dead by Daylight, so why would I want to play the multiplayer section? Well, now you got the single player section. That's something that Dead by Daylight hasn't done, to my knowledge.
we got the launch trailer for Realm of Ink, an indie action roguelite with a brushstroke art style.
This feeling, as if I've arrived at this moment.
Hopefully that game is better than the last 3 films they put out.
Time and time again.
It looked like they're going with the origin story though. We seen this game. I just don't remember what showcase. We watched so many showcases. I don't even remember which one they showed this on.
Choose my destiny. Thank you very much.
It was either the PC gaming show we saw last night, or what was the other one?
Quite a curious little thing.
Either clear the path or I'll clear right through you.
Maybe the women-led games. I gotta see a developer. I don't even show the developer. Okay.
Realm of Ink is out now. Go away!
I'm about to say, I didn't do that. Oh, it's a 3D platformer. I always like these. It's so colorful.
I won't leave without Lyra. I need to find her.
He run like Sora. Sora got the keyblade on his back. He just be like that. Dust Fade. I'm adding that.
Shatter the shackles of time when Dusk Fade lands on PC and consoles later this year.
Now,
Dust
we all remember
Fade.
Cairn, don't we? It's a Death Stranding style trek of a deadly mountain range, one limb at a time.
Oh my God, this game's still not out yet.
We got the exclusive release date trailer for the game's first free DLC.
Oh, the first DLC. I'm about to say, I'm like, yo, I swear this game came out already. Again, this game gets so much promotion in these showcases, but like, I don't ever see anybody playing it.
On the Trail is a free DLC expansion for Ken, and it's coming soon to PC and PS5.
All right, folks, our next game is like It Takes Two, but on wheels.
You play as a pair of dinky RC cars, solving puzzles and unraveling mysteries in a rather strange laboratory.
Here is the latest trailer for Wheelmates.
Folks, the rhythm isn't just synchronization. It's the weaving of two minds into one. Remember, you're two pieces of one puzzle. Go!
I'm not gonna lie, this looks fun. I still haven't played It Takes Two yet. or any of those games that are like that.
Where am I?
Wheelmates is launching later this year.
I'll
so
add that
check
to
it
the
out
list.
With a friend in tow.
And now for something completely different. We've got a
Wheelmates.
cinematic trailer for the anime shooter WTF, which stands
Waifu
for
Tactical Force.
Waifu Tactical Force.
They showed this off last year.
Don't you just love acronyms?
Status green.
I think it's like Apex Legend, but with like waifu characters.
Stay still. I hate messy data. Seems like I get no days off.
Jiggle physics galore. I don't even know why they show that angle. That angle looks so weird. Like they head stay in one place, but the body moving all like this. Like the neck is going like that. Making like the body is swinging. Stiff neck Sally. Yo, Daryl, thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
My airspace. I'll let my little friend handle this.
Thank you for the check-ins.
Bang, bang, bang.
Pizza power!
Grab some friends and jump into the live playtest for Waifu Tactical Force after the show. There's a new movement system to check out and 10 playable characters.
My goodness. Now, even the most hardy adventurers need to take a step back from time to time, so we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers. You watch these, while we'll be back in a jiffy, which is a relative metric of time, I believe.
Greetings, my minions. Shall we dominate the world together?
Okay.
Because tonight, I'm feeling quite passionate. And this is only the beginning. Let's unleash our necromantic rage.
Be my horde. Rage unleash. Sonic? She's spin dashing. I don't even know what's going on. It seemed like it'd be pretty easy for your character to get lost in the fray.
I sense a sinking high.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, you're dead. Roguelike. You die and get stronger. Your luck improves. It's trial and error. Forever skies.
Okay. What's going on here?
It's like we're in the future or something.
Huh. Mind yourself, Troy. Don't wipe out.
Right. Yeah. Racers. Here's AGX GP.
I had to skip 10 seconds of that. This does kind of play like Wipeout. But definitely more fast paced and twitchy, which is good. I can see racing fanatics and speed runners and stuff like that getting really addicted to this. That looks pretty cool. And the demo's out now.
AGX GP is coming soon to PC, so add it to your wish list and make sure you check out the demo, which is coming on Monday.
Quick question for you, Mr. Troy Baker.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever wanted to be a sentient guitar?
Actually, a dream of mine. It's very strange of you to bring that up.
Well, I've got good news for you, and I've got some bad news as well. So the good news is that the next game that we're going to announce lets you fulfill that fantasy.
I'm listening.
But you're stuck inside a haunted music school.
There it is.
And all the teachers are trying to kill you.
Classic.
Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome. We are absolutely thrilled to have you here at Harmonic Heights.
Fred, no matter what happens, I want you to know I always loved you.
The hell? You're the guitar?
The school. Things always look strange here.
Oh, Fred. I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit. The only way for a student to leave Harmonic Heights is the winter recycle. Scattered around the school are talent canisters, each containing the very essence of brilliance and potential.
What are these things? I don't know, Fred. Nobody does.
You've given me no choice. You made me do this.
The hell is that?
She knows you're here. Now run along.
Don't fret, it's a world of mystery. Don't fret, strum along and you will see. Don't fret, doesn't matter what you wanna be, and even though you're gonna die, don't fret.
C sharp or B flat. That's a drum joke in Belgian comic book character. Let's check it out.
Bad forward that. Is that Marsupilami? That is Marsupilami. I used to watch Marsupilami back in the day. It's a Saturday morning cartoon. That's what I know it as. That was them, not me. Marsupilami 2 salsa palo. Wait, go back. That was a you casting spells. I'm on my exercise bike. Hold up. Marsupilami 2 salsa Colombia. All right, well, we got 4 games so far from what they showed. Marsupilami was the one in the middle, the yellow one. I don't even know the other two because they weren't on the original one. I don't think. If they were, I don't remember.
And in the meantime, there's a brand new trailer for Ding Hai, the Ocean Pillar, an RPG roguelike where you face off against demons and ancient gods.
As soon as I hear roguelike, I'm like, it's probably gonna be like a beautiful looking game too. See, that's the thing. They make these roguelike games like graphically stunning. And then they're fucking roguelikes, and I don't like roguelikes because of the whole luck factor. You never feel like you actually earned it with roguelikes, in my opinion. Like, oh, if I grind hard enough and level up and learn these spells, then I can get through with, you know, techniques and stuff, but it's a roguelike, so you only get through with whatever like little 3 traits that they come up with or whatever. And then you earn things in your journey, you die, you put that towards other things that makes your next run easier.
Ding Hai, the Ocean Pillar is coming soon. Now tell me, what's next, Troy?
Well, we've got our first ones to watch deep dive of the summer showcase, which is where we take out our little trials.
And what I mean by easier, it means like luck falls more into your favor.
Oh, it's just like real archaeology.
You know.
But with less paperwork.
True.
And what better place to start than the golden age of piracy with the helps from our very talented friends at Ubisoft.
Oh, this Assassin's Creed Resync?
Assassin's Creed Black Flag
Resync. Yeah, this is a remaster of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which I still haven't played the original one. I have it. Like most games, I have them, haven't played them.
I'm Richard Knight. I'm the game director for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced with Ubisoft Sync.
I got most of the Assassin's Creed games.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is the old experience you know and love. Edward and his tales in the Caribbean of assassins and pirates, but modernized with today's technology and gameplay. The latest version of Anvil has helped us a lot, both in terms of visuals. We now have ray tracing and global illumination, but it's also a big deal for us in terms of gameplay too, with, you know, night and day affecting your stealth. There's weather that can affect your visibility, both at, you know, in the ocean and on ground. What's changed with parkour and movement is that we've brought forward the game to the new standards that you've seen with AC Shadows. And
oh, so this ain't a
ejects. There's Edward can jump, and it just makes for a much.
Technically, this is a remake, not a remaster. If they really rebuilt the combat from the ground up and modernized it and all that.
A lot of the new gameplay with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
It all depends on the story.
That you can find and recruit. When you first run into Lucy, she's a wanted criminal, and you'll just hear it as you're walking around Havana that there's money on her head, right? Which is, you know, music to Edward's ears. Ah, here's somebody I can work with. And as you find her, she's got this whole plot line involving her family and the family fortune.
But I never played the original, so I don't know how much they changed from the combat.
You don't mince words, do you? I suppose I could look around, see what needs doing.
So each of those characters has a story to tell. And on top of that, we also have a new tale involving Blackbeard, which, you know, for fans of Blackbeard, you know, to learn a little bit more about him and Edward and how things turned out in the game, I think will be really exciting.
Were you attacked? Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man of war, the pillock.
When we were going to remake Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we had to focus on something, and that focus was Edward's story. If we can't nail Edward's story, you know, there's no room for anything else. And so we put everything possible into nailing that. So we still have a modern day gameplay and story to tell, but it's now kind of in the name. It's not just Black Flag Remake, it's Black Flag Resynced, right? So we're the next modern AC, and so our modern day continues from what players might have seen in Shadows.
Sounds like a remake, but I don't know.
Of course, we brought back the underwater diving sections from the original game, where you take the diving bell and you see how beautiful the Caribbean can be when you're underwater. But the other thing we've added is now you can swim anywhere, just like in any modern AC game. So sometimes there's treasure to find, certain quests. You know, there could be a certain cave you're looking for.
I hated swimming in Odyssey. I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes to get to a certain.
I hated it because of the sharks.
Maybe
and you can kill the sharks, but they're tough.
You just want to take a shortcut and just go swim.
And you can't. All your combat skills are very limited in the water.
So with combat, we've gone back to the basics and we've come up with a new system that fits more.
Thankfully, there's not too many sharks, but still.
It's still quick and brutal if you know how to play, but it's also something that works well for players who learn how to play. The core with us with naval gameplay was to keep that spirit that it had from the original. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we added a little bit more now with officer abilities that add cool things like the ability to brace perfectly and take out a lot of damage. And also the new alternate weapons, which allow you, while you're aiming, to switch between weapon modes with different ranges and damage, so that you can kind of adjust to the fight rather than have to fight everyone the same way. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming out on July 9th for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
I didn't play the pirate fights in this game, obviously, but Odyssey also had pirate fights, and that shit was fun as hell.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on July 9th, later this year.
We were doing so well.
That was at least tasteful.
If you say so.
Speaking of taste, if your appetite for the 7 Seas is still yet to be salted, I'll stop. You can find out even more about that one by checking out the hands-on preview over on GamesRadar.com.
Now, we've got a very special treat for the blasphemous fans among us. Let's take a look.
It looks like a Metroidvania, Assassin's Creed, Castlevania-ish. I don't think it's actually Castlevania. I'd be kind of surprised if it was.
This castle has a life of its own. Greater than that which still beats in my own heart.
She stands so sweet. I'll be swaying all over the place. That'd be funny. They told her like not to do that. That's probably something she does that she had to learn to not do that. Like I'm swaying now, you know, I'm on my exercise bike, but still. In a spinning chair, why not?
Let the curtain fall.
Blasphemous 2, the third sin. Oh, that DLC.
Blasphemous 2, the third sin, is a free content update that adds an entire area to the game.
And it's out now, so you can play it. And let's be honest,
I'm gonna add
all
just
the new
Blasphemous
enemies probably
2.
die a lot. Right after the show.
Best of luck. Okay, Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns, was revealed during our spring showcase earlier this year. But we've got a first look at gameplay coming at you right now.
I was thinking about dancing. I had to. I was dancing. I had to stand like that. Yeah, see, now when you're dancing, like you gotta. That's the time you gotta be moving.
Retro Mode presents the complete 1986 edition of the game, preserved in all its glory.
Yeah, we're not playing this when I 1001 games.
Refinements, renewed clarity and polish. And introducing Kingdom Mode, a brand new roguelike of dice, decks, and destiny.
Dice and what?
Forge your battle-ready deck and cast your fate into the fray. Chart your rise to rule all of England as you go on campaign to outwit your rivals. Unlock new tactics and new dice to strengthen your claim to the throne. 3 modes, 1
All right, let me go get my drink. I'll be right back.
experience. Defender of the Crown. Wish list now.
Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns. Lands on PC and consoles later this year. So get it on your wish lists pronto.
And I think I'll handle the British accents from now on. Okay, Troy?
Aw.
Sticking with the historical theme, here's some exciting news about the period shooter Hold Fast, Nations at War.
Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes.
America. For freedom. Hold your musket steady. Take this single shot while it take us like 15 minutes to reload.
American Revolution, releasing June 11th. Play early for exclusive rewards at holdfastgame.com.
You imagine shooting somebody back then?
American Revolution.
If you got shot back then, you definitely deserved it, right? Because you know how long it takes to get bullets and like to reload and all the other stuff. That's like, it's just easier to just stab them at that point. So they went through all that just to shoot you. You really like was hated.
Is a free expansion for Hold Fast Nations at War, and it's launching on June 11th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. That is just a mere few days away. My goodness. Visit holdfastgame.com for more info.
Now, let's check out the release date trailer for They Will Come, a steampunk stealth game.
They got blasted and stabbed at the same time. Right? They did a double whammy. They stab you and then pulled it. Boom.
I'm scared.
The Wombo Combo. That Chucky?
Forgive me, my son. I have doomed us all.
Oh, this little ass boy. Getting captured by Cerberus of all things.
Captured. The device must be mine, boy. Did you hear that, boy? Give up, or people will start to die. Defense cannons on the Endeavor are
The Iron Giant.
has been successful.
This is a sequel? He do look like James of the Giant Peach.
They Will Come heads to Steam.
I'm gonna add that to the
You
list.
can wish list it right now. What have you got for us next, Alex?
Well, it is that
They
time
will
again,
come.
Troy. We have
Giggity.
another world premiere for a cosmic city builder where you craft thriving habitats to rescue long extinct animals. Oh.
Oh. What was that noise?
Welcome to Bioden, a cozy management game where you will build a self-sustaining network of structures, all working in harmony
You heard
to bring
me?
extinct animals back to life. You've been sent on this planet by your guild with one purpose: to restore it. Your arrival on this wounded planet will be one of discovery and exploration. Resources are scattered across the land. Search for them, as each one is essential. As your colony takes shape, your buildings will need power and sometimes water. Connect them together, weave a network across the land. But plan with care. Every structure you place carries a cost, nudging pollution upward, pulling against the very mission you're here to fulfill.
Why didn't they show this for the Green Games?
through structures alone. Bring species
This is a perfect candidate for the green game thing, and they ain't even show
Let
this.
the cycle of life
Or
begin.
did they and I just missed it?
In
I don't think they showed this.
You'll welcome back dozens of extraordinary species, each one with its own needs. Gather DNA samples, place your cocoons, and carefully tend to the conditions each creature requires. But remember, even within the dome, each decision, even small, has an impact on your planet.
It's too green for us. Not enough tanks. That's the problem.
And brought back to life. Your planet is waiting for your arrival.
Not enough destruction.
Wishlist the game and play the
'Cause we're creating the healthy environment. We need to destroy it so we can get money to tell you to rebuild it.
Coming soon to PC.
Now, those of you in the Lovecraftian loop will know that the Sinking City 2 is just over the horizon, looking all brooding and mysterious.
Not enough shooting at hot dogs.
Absolutely not, darling.
Oh. Well, here's the release date trailer, so you'll find out when you can finally dive into the flooded survival.
Not enough glizzies. That's what the green game said. Arkham. There's Timu Indiana Jones. This Carolina James. The Abyss Awakes. They kind of play like Evil Within a little bit. Caroline James is crazy. I'm getting a little bit of Evil Within vibes here.
The Sinking City 2 is just a few short weeks away, and there's a demo available to play right now on Steam.
So go check it out. Just don't listen to the call of the void whilst you're in there. Pro tip.
Time to lock in, folks, as we get a world premiere up next. Now, this
World
one is an attempt to
premiere!
revive that golden era of early skateboard games. You know, when Tony Hawk was at the peak of his powers.
And who better to tell you about it than Stair Meyer, one of the world's most talented.
They say the peak of his power. They just put out a new Tony Hawk game and it was fire. They gave you the same game they did in the 90s. It was just, damn. Same game they did in the 90s. It just updated graphics.
Skateboarding is my life and I love it with my whole heart, so I'm super excited to share Skate Stair with you today. A brand new arcade skateboarding game inspired by the golden era of skate games.
What's her OF account?
World premiere of Skate Stair. Check it out.
You know, there's somebody asking that out there. I'm just saying what everybody's thinking. Okay, Tony Hawk plays better than this graphically. Like, the tricks are there, but like graphically, this definitely looked like something that, like, that an indie developer made. They broke her ankle, so they made it seem like she made it. Skate Stair? I don't know what that was.
Wishlist at the ready, because Skate Stair is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Now,
Y'all can add that.
exclusive trailer
Give me my
for a
Tony
new
Hawk.
expansion coming up for one of my personal favorites. It's time for another run at Vampire Survivors.
Hi, I'm Luca Galante.
Okay.
Vampire Survivors, and I'm running Ponko. I made this
expansion of Vampire Survivors called Emerald Diorama that was very expensive to make, but we gave away to the players for free. And so I started for a way to do some spin-offs maybe. I tried to get in touch with other teams, indie developers, to see if they were interested into working on some of these spin-offs. One of these we released just a little while ago.
This just reminds me though.
It's a game based on specific.
See, I want to make fun of his mask, right? But then there's that Netflix horror show where like, oh, what was it called? It was like Demon Book Club or something like that. It was like by the Latin kids, and they were trying to find out who the killer was and all that. That mask in that, I still want. I cannot find that mask. I'm still on the hunt for that mask. I'm on the hunt for that mask. And I found the other mask yesterday, Amon from Legend of Korra. So I found that. But that mask, I think the movie's called Killer Book Club. I want that mask. I might have to do a thing like get on Etsy and just have somebody gotta like custom make it for me. That's down the line though. Actually, I actually put some thought into like my Halloween costume this year and what I want to do. And I really, I like looked up the costume, how much it's gonna cost, everything, right? And yeah, now the thing is, if I do this, I'm gonna have to wear this costume several times, and y'all will see why. But it will definitely be around the Halloween time for sure. Yo, Jason, what's good? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate the lurk. I think it's a lurk because there's a raid in there too. Appreciate all of it. Hope your Monday's going well.
To play at your own pace, play your cards effectively as slowly or as fast as you can. I got a lot of other ideas, but there's definitely more a spin-off.
This mask still looks stupid as hell though. Despite the other stupid mask I want, that one still looks stupid.
Something unusual, but always following the same idea at the end of the day, which is that I am the first player of my own games. I need my own games to be fun to myself first. So I want to make these other games and wanted to find a new name for them effectively. So again, I tried to grab Survivor, think of something stupid, and that's how Survive-a-thon came up, which is short for Survive a Ton. Very soon we're going to see the first game in this lineup, and people should expect a game like Vampire Survivors, that's the whole point, with a different spin on it. And this spin can come from a different metagame or different feature that they serve, a fact that doesn't actually fit Vampire Survivors, but would fit different gameplay mechanics. I'm not planning to let go of Vampire Survivors anytime soon. There is still, the community is huge, they want more content. We're going to release a new DLC quite soon. This DLC initially was supposed to be just a little add-on to the Legacy of the Moonspell DLC. And as it's very common for me, I start something really small and it ends up being way too big. And so now it's got its own life. It's going to be called Legacy of the Blood Moon, and players can expect...
I can't unsee that mask. That mask is like bully magnet material.
But I can also expect a very low price of 80 pence, something along those lines. I'm definitely going to keep updating it for as long as it makes sense, as long as it is accessible.
There's no way you step out of that room wearing that and nobody laughs at you.
Please visit
yeah, Nico.
Where you will find the fantastic
Nico material.
To our next announcement. We have a lot more announcements in the near future, but for now, here's a trailer for the new expansion of Vampire Survivors.
Because certain masks will be like, oh, that's cool. Like, you might get the little side-eye look, but it's like, that's a cool looking mask.
Consumed by ambition, a cautionary tale, or a story.
That looked like the villain in like Teletubbies or something like that. You know, the son in Teletubbies, the baby grew up, and that's how the baby looked.
Then just take my hand.
Evil son baby. This is a good game though. I can see why people play the Vampire Survivor game. This shit mad addicting. That's why it was like 2,000 other versions of this game.
Dawns and twilights of the world paint the moon red. Reality shatters and insanity ensues.
Ashtart.
Ashtart found the immortality she sought, but only in the flesh. Her soul taken as a toll by the abyss.
Okay. Sargon.
As he kept staring at the shadow of the comet, Sargon eagerly paid for its gifts, until there was no humanity left to give.
Balthazar.
At the top seat of power, Baal was so high he couldn't reach anyone anymore, and eternal solitude turned into eternal madness.
That ability is cool.
Legacy of the Blood Moon, an accidental Vampire Survivors expansion from Punkle. Coming soon.
Prepare your wish list because Vampire Survivors Legacy of the Blood Moon is coming to PC and consoles.
The Blood
later this year.
Moon.
Now, here is another, wait for it, world premiere. And it pertains to one of last year's truly best games. Let's check it out.
Entry 3452, 2 days until sunrise. Mission scientist, Jan S. Dolsky. If I never wake up again, know this. The Oasis survives, even under the destructive sun. I must go underground. Next entry in another 13 years. If you're still out there by that time, don't give up. I know it's trying to tell us something.
Next cycle, we need to be better.
Okay. The Ateliers. Oh, this is an expansion for that Atelier game that came out last year. Yeah, this is a game that people played for like 2 or 3 weeks before they moved on. But now it got an expansion, so they get to play it again.
Fans rejoice. The Altars is getting a DLC expansion called
Question gun, does it play well? I don't know. I personally haven't played it. I just seen people like playing it when it first came out, and it kind of came and went like a fart in church, and then they moved on to something else. So I don't know if it's just like a single player thing, they got their fill, or it was a multiplayer that didn't have any legs on it.
Let's play the trailer.
I mean, it must have done good enough to get an expansion. So there's that, sales-wise. Another expansion on this game. You saw all these giant beasts. This music too whimsical for all that. Yo, Agent, what's good? Thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. Everyone gearing up to make a monster training game. Did they win? Because I seen yesterday that the lawsuit is still going on, but with the way it's looking, it's more likely that either Nintendo will lose or they'll win, but what they get out of it won't really matter in the grand scheme. So is the lawsuit still going on?
Anemo is coming to all platforms later this year, but you can wishlist it now on Steam. Oh, I can see you're itching to explain this next one, Troy.
It's just a little rash.
You can get a cream for that.
So this is Cordura. It is the 4-player psychological horror game that opened the Spring Showcase back in March. Cool thing is, it's got enemies that mimic your friends just to freak you out.
And the developers are back with a closer look at gameplay.
That's right. How did you know that? Maybe you're not Alex after all. Tell me something that only Alex would know.
You cannot patent the base system, which is the whole Nintendo lawsuit.
You can't prove that.
Win. Okay.
Okay, she's real. Roll the trailer. Now.
Well, Nintendo tried. I said yesterday, and I still stand by this. Like, for me, in the grand scheme of things, that lawsuit, good, bad, or indifferent, changes nothing for me as a fan and a consumer. So it's like I didn't have any skin in the game. It's not like Nintendo's win is a win for me or a win for gaming or anything like that. It's like I don't care. Nintendo's just being petty with their IP. Well, I mean, they have the right to be. And they just got Sue happy, and now it looks like they're losing. Oh, well. When that new Ocarina of Time remake coming? That's where I'm at.
They may be your crew, but inside the maze...
How so? How would I, as a fan or consumer of Nintendo, have any skin in the game between the lawsuit pertaining to Nintendo and Pocket Pal?
Don't trust anything they say.
What is this?
Harry? Where are you? I'm here. Harry? Mike? Wait, they're roses.
Mike? I found the radio.
Cool. I'm here with Harry.
What? Harry? Yes.
Mike?
The night will twist your words.
All right. Keep straight. You'll find Mike.
And take your body.
Where are you? Mike, is it you? They're roses. Are you all right? Joe? I'm here with Harry. Oh, crap.
To hunt you down.
Hello? Hello, Joe?
Why'd you have to get that close to turn your light on?
I won't let you go.
Ghidorah.
Cordura is coming soon to PC and PlayStation, and what do you know? Here's our next game. It's called
If Nintendo won that suit, then that would have set precedent that it would allow any company to patent any base game system like saving mounts, battle royale systems, collecting resources, to build buildings. The list goes on. I'm not gonna lie, I can only speak for me. I'm not speaking for gamers as a whole. That still has zero impact on my life. Like on the grand scheme of things.
Chrono script, The Endless End.
It's an action adventure game.
That wouldn't do anything for me. Like if I'm gonna buy the game for whatever reason, that's gonna be the reason. It ain't got nothing to do with the outcome to that lawsuit. But I can understand like why would bother other people that they can just be all willy-nilly like that.
Earlier than expected. Welcome.
And for people that want to play like certain niche games or whatever, that could be a problem.
Forgive me for breaking our promise. The manuscript is still incomplete.
This game looks good. Oh, this game kind of remind me of Plucky Squire with the way it moves in the back like that. See, they'll basically make games only able to ever be produced by only 3 companies ever. Indie games would be dead. Nintendo, EA, and Activision would be the only companies allowed to make games ever. Maybe Microsoft. Yeah, all the billionaire companies would definitely be able to make it.
Endless End is coming
But
to
I
PC
mean,
and PS5 and
the reason why I say like in the grand scheme that probably wouldn't be such a big deal either is because like that's what most gamers play anyway, is like games from these billionaire companies. Like those are the most popular ones that make these games anyway that everybody play nonstop. You got to add Epic in there too with their thing with Fortnite, so they'll probably be have some skin in the game and all that. Like, it would suck that it'd be diminished down to just those billionaire companies to like control, to monopolize all of gaming. I don't want that at all. But like, in reality, that is what's going on. That's why they're the billionaire companies.
On 26, so write it down now on your wish list.
All right, now we've got a world premiere coming at you. This one is a psychological horror game where you rebuild the memory of a lost child.
Told you I was gonna fix it. Are you there?
Impermanence. Yeah, theoretically, that would be true.
That was your first look at Impermanence, coming to PC in 2027.
And if you're hungry for more amazing games just like that,
Like, I'm always going to be down for the options, like, for gamers as a whole.
For the return
But I just, like I said, I'm grounded in reality, where it's like, although it's great that we have these options, the majority still go with the billionaire companies now anyway. But at least the argument you can make is that, like, well, it's an option for them to do it instead of it being mandatory, which is what ideally we all want.
Hey there, I'm Jules Gill, one of your hosts of FGS Live from LA. Stay tuned immediately after the Future Game Show and Exodus Extended gameplay reveal for more world premieres, demo drops, and maybe even a cheeky surprise.
You heard them. Make sure you stick around
Oh,
after
shoot.
the Exodus Extended gameplay reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, hosted by our very own Amy and Jules.
We do love them. You guys break a leg. Right now, let's get back into the games with a closer look at
Wait, what the hell is this?
Make sure you stick around after the Exodus
I did
Extended
not click
gameplay
that.
reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, hosted by our very own Amy and Jules.
We do love them. You guys break a leg. Right now, let's get back into the games with a closer look at The Lift, a supernatural handyman simulator inspired by the SCP Foundation.
Make sure you stick around after the
Okay, I
Exodus
didn't press
Extended
that.
gameplay
What are they
reveal.
doing?
We at The Lift.
Make sure you stick around.
Yeah, see, that's them.
Into the games.
Make sure, please.
Right now, let's get back.
Make sure you stick around.
What is going on here? This keeps looping. Hold on.
After the Exodus Extended gameplay reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, Amy and Jules.
We do.
After the Exodus Extended gameplay reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, hosted by our very own. After the
Okay,
Exodus Extended
I think that
gameplay
stopped it.
reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Let me see if that
hosted-
stopped it.
Now let's get later.
Future Games Show.
Okay, it
I'm
did.
Ivan from Fantastic Signals, and I'm here to tell you more about our upcoming.
I don't know. I didn't even see that thing on the screen where it was like looping. I was like, what the hell?
It's a story-driven first-person simulator where you play as an engineer on a mission to investigate and restore a massive research facility.
EA has only 1,000 games that they have made. Activision is about the same. Nintendo is 2,000 games. Steam has 133,000 total games. Those major companies you speak of make up only about 3% of all games currently in the market. I know, and the vast majority have played those games. That's what I'm saying. Like that, they're a billionaire. They're a billion-dollar corporation for a reason. Like those companies make billions for a reason because the majority of gamers are playing those games, despite they're holding so much or so little in the overall market.
And every action is elevated through responsive animations.
What is this game?
Crispy audio design to deliver an almost ASMR-like experience.
Oh, the lift. I was like, wait a minute. The looping thing threw me off.
You'll be repairing a variety of things in the lift. We divide repairs into 3 categories. The first one is basic mechanical or cosmetic repairs. Changing light bulbs, fixing a crooked chair, or patching the walls. Simple, but always satisfying. The second category is electrical devices. We have developed an ecosystem of electrical and mechanical components that you can assemble. You can find, craft, and unlock many different parts used to bring the machinery back to life. All devices are connected to the electrical grid, and sometimes you will need to reroute power from one point to another or disassemble a machine to get parts needed elsewhere. It's not a bunch of preset puzzles, it's a deep, open-ended sandbox system that you'll need to master by improvising and thinking outside the box. The third category is what we call boss devices.
Nintendo, EA, Activision make up around 15-20% of the game market sales. Otherwise, publishers make up. Can you I can't even talk. Can you send me a link to where you get all this information from?
There will be a massive payoff at the end of the repair. Each floor has its own boss device. Some will
You can do it as a whisper. I don't hear because like Siri's gonna say no, but like you can send it as a whisper or on my Discord.
Is launching on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox in 2027. If you're interested, please add the game to your wishlist. And if you want to help us shape this adventure, sign up for a closed playtest on Steam for a chance to play the newest in development build. The playtest begins on June 14th. Thank you.
Oh, thank
and
you.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Let me see.
The Lift is coming to PC in 2027, but you can and should wishlist it right now on Steam.
Our next game is technically a theme park simulator, but there is a morbid catch.
Oof. Never-ending coaster.
Oh, Statista.
Salty fries. Expensive bottled water.
Not quite. The owners are trying to eat the guests.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
One. Here's wow, My Cannibal Family.
Did you hear the mob dumped one of their own in this goo?
Not just that. I heard a flesh-eating creature.
I like learning new things and gaining new information and stuff. So I'm definitely going to look into this. I bookmarked it to give me some material to look at once the stream is over. Thank you very much for that. Page does not have the math on it, so you may have to do a bit of math to translate the whole page. I'm gonna look through. Like I said, I enjoy seeing stuff like this because you putting me onto something. So I like to be informed. I like to stay in the know because I don't want to like get out here and start spreading misinformation and all that stuff. And you're like, well, actually, and then boom, link drop, and it's like, oh shit, all right, so it's actually that. So. My Cannibal Family. That is true. That is true. I'm always researching things anyway, just a bunch of random stuff.
My Cannibal Family is a cooperative theme park simulator with a terrifying twist, and it's coming to PC.
So the whole thing with
Xbox
with Nintendo could be deeper than what I was last seeing of it.
Extraction game where you team up or go solo to take down enemies
Mistfall
corrupted by the blood
Hunter.
of the gods. This is Mistfall Hunter.
Wait a minute. I was about to do that thing again. All right, I'm not going to click that anymore. That's on me. I'm not clicking that anymore. Not what you sent me. Not the link. This is something on my screen here. I appreciate you coming through, Ruby. Thank you for dropping the link. Much appreciated.
Set a reminder for July 29th when Mistful Hunter lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Right, I think it's time for our next Ones to Watch deep dive. Troy?
Indeed it is, and here is an exclusive.
They're doing a
interview
Hellraiser game?
about Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival.
Hi, I'm Anthony.
How this gonna work?
Interactive, and I'm the narrative director on Hellraiser Revival. The backstory for the player character Aiden is that he's this guy who has his entire life been consumed with yearning. From an early age, he's sought out crime, drugs, sex, danger in order to feel more, to experience more. By the time we meet him, he's met a kindred spirit, his girlfriend Sunny, and the two of them have entered this infernal spiral into depravity.
You crave what we offer, your desires so plentiful.
In the game, you'll use this mysterious puzzle box artifact called a configuration to wield the powers of hell, to burn, penetrate, slash, rip apart your enemies. And also, it's a puzzle box, so you can manipulate it yourself to solve puzzles and ultimately save yourself and your girlfriend from the powers of hell.
I swear everybody used this room in their trailer thing. It's like there's like a cathedral for gamers, and they all got to sit in there, or not for gamers, for developers.
When doing this work.
Because we saw this. I swear we saw this background yesterday for what was the game then?
He initially wrote that it was all based on the Hellbound Heart. Tried to kind of blinker other influences out.
Whatever it was for the PC gaming show.
Those until we found what really resonated with us.
Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
So in the game, the force of opposition that you'll be fighting is broadly on two sides. So on the first side, you have this cult that's obsessed with the Cenobites and with trying to create their own Cenobites on Earth, ones that they can control and use in order to essentially grant themselves infinite pleasure. So this cult, they're trying to find a way to advance their goals, and to do so, they need this Genesis configuration that you're wielding. You need the Genesis configuration to complete your bargain and try and get Sunny's soul back. The second category of enemy is what we call the unworthy. So these are beings who have used configurations themselves in the past, and in most cases have been like interred into the labyrinth where they've been tortured for some sort of eternity, and who are now released by the actions of the Genesis configuration and are seeking you, thinking that you're their way out, you're their way to freedom. So they're these depraved, decrepit souls who are desperately trying to kill you and take what's yours. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got plenty more to show you throughout the year, so stay tuned. You can wishlist the game now to join in, or you can follow us on social media, where Pinhead himself will often be in the replies. Thanks for watching, and take pleasure in the rest of the show.
It calls to you. Make your devotion known.
Interesting.
Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. So go pin it onto your wish list.
Because of the pin, got it.
Yeah.
Well, it is time for another world premiere, and this one is a medieval Metroidvania starring a plucky little snail.
That snail got moves. The Rat King. Dead root. Oh, wait.
Deadroot is coming soon to PC and Xbox.
Drop the devs on wishlist to show your support, and you may as well keep that Steam tab open because we've got another great game up next.
And this one is The Road of Dust and Sorrow, a pixel art survival horror game inspired by Silent Hill.
Pushed her down. Okay. The Road of Dust and Sorrow. That look cool.
The Road of Dust and Sorrow is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. Okay, our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of...
Are you seriously going to intro this one whilst I'm standing right beside you?
My bad.
Our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's 1996 adventure. Lara, played by yours truly, will visit the jungles of Peru, the ancient ruins of Greece, and much, much more. Here's the team behind the game to dive deeper into Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Hard woman to track down.
Well, you found me.
Ramba goodness.
I'm Paul Cicada, game director at Crystal Dynamics. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's debut adventure. We've taken the legendary 1996 game and completely reimagined it from the ground up, with jaw-dropping visuals, modern gameplay, and a few new surprises. All while honoring the spirit of the original. Players will explore these extraordinarily dangerous worlds that have been lost to time. We're talking jungles of Peru, crumbling ruins of Greece, and the deserts of Egypt. Every location is packed with ancient artifacts and hidden secrets. Whether you are a longtime fan or someone picking up a Tomb Raider game for the very first time, this is the definitive way to experience the adventure that started it all. Tomb Raider pioneered 3D exploration back in 1996. With Legacy of Atlantis, we really wanted Lara's traversal to feel distinctively hers. It's precise, it's athletic, and deeply connected to the environments she's exploring. This is Lara at the top of her game. She's come through the Survivor era, emerged as a confident, accomplished adventurer, and you will see that in how she moves. The swan dives, the handstands, the acrobatic flourishes, they're all expressions of her character, and it's a lot of fun to watch it, but it's even more fun to play. It's important for us to distinguish that this isn't a remake. A remake rebuilds what already exists with modern technology. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis
Reimagining.
further than that and truly reimagines the
Yeah, it's the same. It's semantics.
Intact.
It's a fucking remake. Stop it.
Iconic moments like Lara's battle against the T-Rex are transformed into epic gameplay encounters on a cinematic scale.
That's the buzzword.
The puzzles in Legacy of Atlantis are really satisfying. You're manipulating water flow, redirecting light beams, you're activating pressure plates, deciphering ancient symbols, all of it to unseal secrets that have been locked away for centuries.
Apparently remake's a dirty word now.
Requires you to piece together what you've uncovered and think creatively in how to do it. And then obviously there's combat, which you've got Laura's iconic dual pistols, plus some other weapons that you can unlock along the way. This is the legendary adventure fans remember, reimagined in ways that weren't possible 30 years ago, with some new surprises. Tomb Raider, Legacy of Atlantis launches on February 12, 2027. It comes out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, and Nintendo Switch 2. You can pre-order the game now. From the bottom of my heart and the rest of the development team, we cannot wait for everyone to experience this. Thank you so much.
Some legends are destined to be retold.
I want to get this game. I think I already have it on the list though. Hold on, let me check.
Let the legend come back to life.
I see what you did there.
Because the thing that
Yeah, you made it about you.
Yeah, I do have it on the list.
Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2 on February 12th, 2027.
Which is 2 days before Laura's birthday. And if it's not on your wish list already, then this is me, Lara Croft, asking you nicely to add us. Don't make me use my nasty voice.
She'll do it. Seen it. Kind of like it. Okay, so yesterday we learned about the next game from the creator of Assassin's Creed. It's called 1666 Amsterdam. It's officially back from the dead, baby, and it does look amazing.
Now, I'm sure you've all seen the reveal trailer by now, but if you're keen to learn more, here's an exclusive gameplay feature from the team at Panache Digital. Enjoy.
It all began with magic. In ancient times, the earliest human tribes would periodically gather in a sacred place. One of these tribes, the Zandaris, was entrusted with an ancient form of magic along with the duty to pass it on to those deemed worthy to bear it. But this gift came at a cost. The very magic meant to elevate humanity instead corrupted it. Those who received it were changed. And those who bestowed it had to learn how to take it back.
Her blood was flying.
Step into the role of Noah, heir to a long line of Zandaris, as she's about to become the Collector. She will not be alone. A choice must be made. One that will stand by her side throughout the journey. Together, they form the Union. Together, they must preserve the balance of the world.
1666 Amsterdam.
I wish they showed some
coming soon to
gameplay
PC,
footage.
But you can wishlist the game and play the prologue on Steam after the show.
But we do still have one more great game to show you.
If you've been holding out for a spiritual successor to the Mass Effect games, which I know a thing or two about, you need to know about.
Oh, I think we added this a couple of years, like, was it 2 years ago or last year?
Consoles early next year.
Now, the dev team, Archetype Entertainment, is made up of a bunch of ex-BioWare talent, including Drew Karpyshyn, who is the writer of the first two Mass Effect games, and Knights of the Old Republic, so you know it's got the juice.
The team over in Texas have put together an extended gameplay reveal, led by the game's director, Chris King.
That is coming up next, but you should stick around after for our sister show, FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Right then. The time has come, the walrus said. I've been Alex Wilton-Regan.
And I have been Troy Baker. And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2026. Oh, we nailed that.
Good.
Which means it is time for you, my dear friends, to enter the world.
December 2023.
Enjoy.
When they showed it at the Game Awards. That's the first time they showed us anything from it. But they've been working on this game, it seemed like, since 2019. Either way, I'm getting it.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris King, Game Director on Exodus. In Exodus, you play as a traveler, venturing on dangerous missions deep into space, in search of powerful alien remnants that can save your dying homeworld. You'll journey to deadly planets, derelict ships, and the remains of lost worlds, while using your wits and teamwork to survive the terrifying creatures that try to stop you. Along the way, you'll choose who to fight beside, who to fall for, and who to leave behind. You play as June Aslan, a lowly salvager living on the outskirts of Leiden. This is where his story begins, alongside his awakened friend Houston.
June, hey, come on.
Houston?
I'm here. Are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
June was orphaned from a once powerful family. He has a unique and mysterious genetic trait that lets him interact with ancient celestial technology. And it's this trait which might be the key to saving your home planet.
Shit. It really works.
Salvage your stream.
You'll be able to customize your June as a male or female with several options to adjust your appearance. At the start of the game, you'll also choose your character's initial alignment, either a virtuous paladin or an ambitious immortal.
Drop your weapons. Get on the ground.
Lev, don't be stupid. They've got a combat mech.
Drop your weapons now.
These choices will shape your character and change how the world responds to you.
Listen to your friend and let this go.
Oh, so like the what was the Paragon Renegade,
so you can get a feel
Paragon Renegade and Mass Effect.
Choices and characters that make up Exodus.
I would say the weapons play differently than Mass Effect.
Tom. Elise is an impatient mech pilot that loves to blow stuff up and leans into brute force. Tom is an experienced traveler who helps teach June the ropes. He tends to be more cautious and provides June with moral perspective. Let's join them as they start a new salvage mission.
All loaded up?
Uh-huh. Gears in storage. My lovely suit. Good to go.
Where's Tom?
Last minute prep. Or drinking. Probably both.
Does he do that often? Drinking right before a job?
Man's got his vices, but he gets shit done, okay? Nothing else to say.
I would have chose the first option.
Good. You made it. Let's hop on.
Throughout your journey, you'll team up with a diverse crew of companions, like Salt, an awakened octopus.
We got your back, June. You too, Salt.
Not necessary. If you die, I leave. Contract void.
Wow. You don't mince words, do you?
It's an Octo thing. You'll get used to it.
All right. Time to move out.
You'll also meet other interesting characters, like the mysterious Cece Orlev, voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
Howdy, friend. Strange times we find ourselves in. Named Cece.
This is a Exodus, but yeah, it got like strong Mass Effect vibes.
Helps out June by giving him a recycler upgrade. With the new modification added, let's see how we can put it to good use in combat.
Jim, what's it look like in there?
A lot of mercs. But I think I can thin a few of them out without being seen.
We got your back, June. Things go bad? We'll kick in that door and come running.
How you engage the enemy is up to you. In this encounter, June has to deal with a deadly turret, along with Lycan, the leader of the Fire Eaters. He's heavily protected.
I actually like that. This is like the third time I mentioned Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey had an ability like this where you can mark the enemies, so make it easier for you to plan out your attacks.
Next, let's use the Scramble Cloak to sneak up on some enemies.
This is how I played in Mass Effect. I had the Infiltrator class. Sniper rifle and cloaking. Oh, they got stealth kills. Mass Effect didn't have that.
This turret is protected with heavy armor. Let's toss a thruster grenade to deal massive damage.
I should have hit my mute button. And honestly, you could have took out some more people before you hit out that. That's cool. You can slide under the thing. That's cool. Even though your gun definitely hit it. Thank you. . What happened to all them headshots he was doing? He ain't trying to do none of the frozen synergy.
Awesome. That did the trick. We now catch up to the team having made it to
He
the
doing
side.
headshot. They eating them
However,
shits.
rival mercenaries have already staked their claim.
Never thought you pricks would make it this far. Too bad you.
I'm definitely playing this day one.
We're just getting started. Making it past your friends was a breeze. I hope you're more of a challenge.
We've got control of the auto cannon. How's that for a challenge?
Okay, that is going to be difficult.
June and team have managed to push through the enemy defenses to the control room and now face a pivotal choice.
June, time to do your thing.
I'm in. Taking the guns offline now.
Wait. This is a control room, right? Should be a way to open the airlock doors. Blast all those damn mercs out into space in one shot.
Whoa, hold on. There could be dock workers and maintenance crew in there. We can't just vent the airlock.
Fuck that. We're gonna walk up there to verify who's a merc and who's a zealot dock worker who might just kill us on sight anyway?
Tom's right. We can't be reckless when lives are at stake.
But you don't mind putting our lives at risk?
I'd rather die in a fair fight than risk killing a single innocent bystander.
Whatever. I could use some more target practice anyway.
Let's move. We've given the mercs too much of a head start already.
So what happens when you get their approval ratings up?
Cluster, you will hear stories of those who have
Do
been
you,
affected
can
by
you have
crime,
sex in this
like
game
Tom's account
like you could in
why
Mass
he'll never
Effect?
go home.
You know the strangest part of being out here?
Years have already passed on Leiden.
Exactly. Spend a few hours on this world, a few days, a few weeks. It's all the same for the people back home.
In between missions, you'll journey back to Persepolis, your primary hub and a major city on Leiden for both humans and Awakened.
Good morning. Afternoon? I forget. Regardless, nice to meet you.
You forget?
Ah, you're doing the thing. The elephant forgot something. Is it better or worse if I notice or not?
Here, you'll
Cowboy
embark on
butt
new
sex.
missions, experience how your choices
Only thing I
shape
don't
the
like so
world
far is
around
like they
you,
don't have
and
like
make you
actual
think.
aliens. Instead, they just got like real life
Scientists,
animals and creatures we have, and they just speak English.
I'm sorry. The lights, you need them, don't you?
Maybe they're holding that back for the final release, and we will see aliens.
Eyes, they don't work. So I built my own. Spectrum's different. External light sources are irrelevant, but it's close enough to what you would call, sight. Impressive. The rot's grown vicious, and it's only getting worse. People call it radiation, decay, but it's so much more than that. It rewrites celestial programming, intelligently, adaptively.
Intelligently? Like it's alive?
Who is this?
Your homeworld of Leiden is facing extinction due to a celestial virus called the Rot. You'll need to travel across the Centauri cluster in search of a possible cure. Phaedra's grandfather was a legendary traveler named Elijah Nath. He left Leiden to investigate the Rot
That Tom Cruise?
disappearing decades ago. You travel with Phaedra to a planet called Sang.
You trying to find Tom Cruise out here?
Of his discoveries.
I must thank you for this opportunity, June, for allowing me to be part of this.
No point in waiting around. Next stop, Sang.
Sang is a rocky exoplanet covered in a sulfurous atmosphere. You'll need to traverse across the deadly terrain to discover the ancient ruins where Elijah's ship crashed.
Oh, wow. Not a dead moon at all. Okay, there were celestials here once. How remarkable.
Along with Phaedra, we've decided to bring Salt. Her long-range sniper
Oh,
rifle
Phaedra.
and abilities that specialize in confusing enemies should come in handy.
Limestone deposits.
She my sniper. I'm keeping her with me at all times.
To get there, I should be able to make a path across.
Right, perfect. I suppose we'll just, wait, here. Sang, detonator factions may have hidden caches of treasure here. What kind of ghost is that?
I don't know, but I'd wager it's not friendly.
Oh shit, you gotta fight General Grievous.
The number of ghosts is not decreasing.
Oh, somebody saw him. Oh, they almost saw him. Oh, that's cool. You can swing over like that. That's cool too. Like I said, the combat in this game is way better than Mass Effect.
Interesting. That door is also celestial. It looks like... Yes. Yes, this is definitely Truth Seeker architecture. I might be able to use my drone to open this door. Shall I try? This is an incredible discovery, you know? So little of Sang has been explored. Because it's, so hostile. But now we can confirm that the Detonator Celestial did have a presence here.
During missions, June will discover ancient technologies that upgrade his gauntlet, a powerful artifact passed down to him from his father. Once upgraded, it unlocks new possibilities for both traversal and combat.
Any idea what this is?
I can't decipher it, but clearly this artifact was held in great reverence. June, be careful. A celestial technology can affect human bodies in unexpected ways. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It took me by surprise. I've never felt anything so powerful.
Isn't that when Shepard got the power in the first game?
Let's see if
Where you can see when the Reapers are coming.
Here we see June acquiring Lance, a powerful new gauntlet ability that can pierce and destroy Bramble, a byproduct of the rot. After pushing deeper into Sang, they learn a shocking truth. Phaedra's grandfather is still alive and guarding a terrible secret.
You were warned. I told you to turn back. I told you there was nothing here for you but death. You've seen too much now. Stupid, stubborn children.
Elijah has unleashed a corrupted and extremely powerful war machine on the team.
Ghost cannon. Damn, he getting his ass kicked. Oh, there goes some health. Okay, so it's only certain spots you can make a wall. I'm assuming the wall is also destructible. Damn. Damn, one shot. Yo, Jessica, what's good? Thank you for coming through. Much appreciated.
With the construct defeated, June and Phaedra must now confront Elijah, hoping to persuade him to share the secrets contained in Sang. Without this information, Leiden will be destroyed by the rock.
This place is forbidden. I warned you not to come here.
Throw away your legacy.
Phaedra!
Elijah, please. Whatever you are afraid of, the answer isn't more bloodshed.
I need a promise. A solemn oath. I cannot stop you from claiming the secrets of this world. But my dynasty will be no part of this.
Elijah, what are you doing?
The Nath bloodline ends here, my child. With me and with you. I will take our dynasty to the grave rather than allow it to fall to the sway of Orion's spawn.
You won't shoot your grandchild.
Drop your weapon and this doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
But my dynasty ends here.
The good option is to shoot him?
This has been a small...
Damn, it looked like he shot the girl anyway.
Exodus. We're in the final stretch of development now, and we'll be sharing more details all the way up to launch.
That's crazy.
In the meantime, wishlist on your favorite platform now, and become a traveler today.
Yeah, we definitely playing this when it comes out. Don't know when it's coming out. Don't think it's coming out this year. What's this? Terminal.
What a way to kick off the show. That was Terminal War, and this is FGS Live from LA. My name is Jules.
And I'm Amy, and over the next 30 minutes, we're going to be bringing you even more exclusive trailers, developer interviews, and of course, a wee sprinkling of world
At least they're showing us what's coming. I like that.
Don't forget that we've got a Steam page that's got a curation of all the games featured across both showcases.
All right, we're in the final stretch. I told y'all this is going to be the longest showcase that we do.
Fanfare, the viral sensation.
Out of all the showcases we did this summer. How long is this? This is still part of the Future Game Show. This is just their what do they call it? Their FGS Live, and it's 30 minutes. So they pretty much showed us the games that are coming.
Oh man, I can't believe how good Bell's fanfare looks. I will be putting every notification bell on the
Hey, hold on, round of
2027
applause.
cannot come soon enough.
Round of applause for the 7-stream streak. Thank you for coming through. 7 days in a row. Oh my goodness, or at least 7 streams in a row, I should say. Thank you very much for that. Get some pants on.
Whee!
Yeah, depending on how long this go, I may play Forspoken. I may not. I will say, tomorrow though, as far as the next showcase, we don't have that many left. We're gonna be doing the Southeast Asian Game Showcase tomorrow.
Brutal combat to the table, and thanks to its physics-based chaos, it's probably going to be.
So we got the Southeast Asian Game Showcase. We got Story Rich Showcase. We got and 2 possibles after that: Day of the Devs and the Gaming Pride Parade.
My name is Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director for Control Resonant. We hope you enjoyed this small teaser. Tune in tomorrow for the PC Gaming Show for the full review.
Yeah, we already did all that. We're watching out of order. I don't care.
The PC Gaming Show will be going live tomorrow on the 7th of June at these times here, meaning that is a full weekend of gaming content from us all. Aren't you lucky?
Aren't you just? Up next, we're digging holes and filling them with crops and bodies. Here's a developer interview with the minds behind the upcoming farming sim with a murder mystery twist, Grave Seasons.
My name is Emmett Nahil. I am the narrative director and co-founder at Perfect Garbage Studios, and we are creating Grave Seasons, our murder mystery farming simulator. In Grave Seasons, you not only have to grow your farm, build your relationships, but also figure out who the supernatural serial killer in town is going to target next. And as you play through, as you learn this killer's patterns, the year comes to an end, and as you start again, a different supernatural serial killer will be active at the start of the game. We essentially have a campaign for each killer, so they're fully scripted, fully unique storylines. It's a limited pool, but each time you start a new year in Ashen Ridge, we ask you to sort of re-enter town and a different killer will be active. We do want dating and romance to be really well integrated into the world, so you potentially could end up romancing the killer who's active. But as you romance, you'll learn more and more about these characters, delve into their backstories, and if you're romancing the killer, that same NPC's romance storyline will be different than if you've romanced them when they are not the killer. And your task isn't necessarily to catch them. You're not a cop. You're not a narc, really. Your job is to protect who's next if you want to. So you can craft and forage and find different ways of protecting the next potential victim from the killer if that's what you want to do. Or if you want to just watch chaos reign, you can do that too. So we can't say exactly how many killers there are right now, but what I'll say is that we do track and understand how much chaos you've sown in town. The game is paying attention to the choices you make or don't make, and the world changes as a result of those choices. I'm truly most excited for the first moment that a player decides to investigate a crime scene or to poke at the after effects of a murder. I think that that's a moment that really sets Grove Seasons apart and makes it clear that this is both a cozy game and also a horror game at the same time. And that moment of discovery.
I don't understand how people can say they can make a cozy game and a horror game.
Really excited for players.
Those two things contradict each other.
Again, you aren't playing a cop or really an authority figure in this game, so all you can do is follow clues and investigate these leads as you find them in the world. As each killer progresses outside of murder scenes and outside of
one's supposed to relax you, the other can get you tense and uneasy and scared.
Victims' homes will change. There might be different leads.
The opposite of
different
relaxed.
Spaces in town. Our writing team are huge horror fans, and so we're always going to try and sneak in little references and little hints for folks who have a keen eye out for that kind of thing. In game, I will say that between playthroughs,
if horror makes you calm, like there are people that watch like the ID Network, for example, like watching those like court cases where somebody murdered a family member or something like that.
You'll love.
You can find comfort in that, I guess, but I don't know if cozy is the right word.
I will say we have a demo coming soon. Can't say the exact date yet, but keep an eye out for that. Grove Seasons is coming to PC, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation. Feel free to wishlist us on Steam. Check us out.
Thanks so much to the team at Grave Seasons for giving us that terrifying peek behind the turnips at their scary yet wholesome project.
Up next, I think it's time for our first world premiere, right? Take a look.
Maybe I'm just bothered by the wording. The word cozy being used. That's probably what it is. Hey, T-Moon Mega Man, I'm with it. What's this called? Super Guy, not Mega Man, Super Guy. Mondo Dude. They like, fuck it, Capcom ain't gonna give us one. Let's do our own. Even though Capcom giving us one next year. Gemini X. And the creature looked just like the ones on Mega Man 2.
We're going to be rejoicing with the reveal there.
Like if you see, if Capcom wanted, we were talking about lawsuits and stuff earlier. If Capcom wanted to, they could probably sue these people. A lot of those Robot Masters in Mega Man X, or at least the Mega Man earlier franchise, look a lot like the bosses that are going to be here. I don't know what they're called. I doubt they're called Robot Masters, but you know.
I mean, it's got robots, it's got sci-fi action, and it is slick and stylish to boot.
While we cool down from the LA Sun and that spicy world premiere, here's some back-to-back trailers for amazing games that are heading your way very soon.
Gemini X. What's this?
And you are test
Okay.
subject T33T0. I'm gonna call you Tito. Hey! Together, we're gonna take the world back from a bunch of nasty shadows. And we're gonna save my lost baby Michaels. Your perfect design allows you to absorb the essence of everyday objects, giving you super cool powers. You'll need to look cute as heck while doing it. And you can even bring a friend to help if you want. You in?
Tito! Oh, it's like Portal. We got Portal at home. This is Portal at home. Paradoxical.
That was VED Recure, Tito, and Paradoxical for you to chew on, and they're all available to wishlist right now.
Now, speaking of mouthfuls, our next game puts you in the rather horrible position of being a dentist performing operations on monstrous sharks. Sharks who might not be that pleased about having their teeth pulled, I might add.
Yikes. This is Shark Dentist.
Oh, this is a game I was somewhat interested in. Did I put it on my list? Yeah, I put it on my list. This came out, we first saw this July 11th of 2025. But now we're getting to see more. What I'm curious is, like, how do you stop it from waking up?
As they say, a harpoon a day keeps the sharks in your dentist's office away.
No one says that.
Fair enough. Shark Dentist is coming soon, so wishlist it right now if you like the look of it.
Now, from tooth to horrible truth now, and that is that the orcs in our next game, well, they're flat out broke. This is Don't Kill Them All.
How I surviving out the Hoshi, you heard me? That's what I'm saying. Like, I see the little like meter that's showing like a timer when it wakes up, but it's like, what do you do to stop that?
Dirty, smelly, and
Because obviously the objective got to be like to clean the teeth before it wakes up. But it's like, how can you keep it asleep in the meantime?
Thank you, Amy, for those powerfully hurtful words. But thankfully, though, I can scrub that insult from my mind with our next game because it's time to chat to the developers behind the one and only.
I like that it says FGS on the mic. If I can get like a Lynx logo right here, like while I talk, I would definitely do that without it actually messing up how I sound.
We've got a lot of amazing
Power Wash Simulator 2.
Incredible collaborations. But we're also going to be releasing free jobs alongside those to expand the story of Power Wash Simulator itself and the universe that it is within. So in Power Wash 1, we had these free jobs called the Muckingham Files, and these are all contained within the town of Muckingham. In Power Wash 2, now that we're covering the whole county, we're calling the bonus jobs the Caldera Chronicles. So with the Caldera Chronicles, the first job that we've already released, which is a free job, is the miniature village, which sort of plays on the idea of you being a giant in a very small town. The next one we're going to be releasing soon is the bowling alley, which is set in the 1980s. It's kind of been frozen in time after an event tied to the main story occurred, and all the decor reflects that era. And we've also added a few interesting little things in there to play with the physics of the game. So there's also a bowling alley that you can interact with using your power washer to push the bowling ball down the lane, trying to knock the Skittles down. If you were to do that successfully,
they call them Skittles?
Video on the 80s style TV in the room as well. The next job after that will be a bouncy castle, and here you will be able to jump higher than usual while bouncing around.
He said knock the Skittles down.
Power Simulator 2 is out now on Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X,
and
Switch 2. The Miniature Village is out now, and the bowling alley and the bouncy castle will be coming later this year.
Thanks to Future Lab for chatting with us and for the review.
Hope they made it where you could do extra jobs and not career jobs. It should complete it and stays that way instead of deleting your work to start a new job. That's like a bug. Yeah, they need to patch that out.
World premiere.
Let's do this by the book.
Roger that.
I think I heard it. Right. Run. No, wait.
Oh, this repo. Well, Repo with ant-looking robots. That's the impression it gave me.
Expendabots is an upcoming extraction.
Yeah, people
title
complain,
that
but they still haven't
the
fixed it.
fact that your
Yeah,
little
that's
robot has a
wild.
tiny 3D printer
That'd be
built into
annoying.
their backs, meaning they can craft as they go. What's not to love?
Being cursed.
Sorry, what?
You said what's not to love, and I think being cursed would significantly suck the joy out of life.
Well, that's actually not entirely true because our next game, Curse Mark, is all about being cursed and it looks bloody fun as well. Check it out.
Oh.
Surprisingly, when they tell their little corny jokes, it doesn't annoy me as much as the other ones. I guess because how quickly they get in and get out and right to the game. It's like, insert lame joke, and it's like, oh, and that reminds me of the game. Here it is. I like that. I hit my mic. It was made by Mad Mushroom.
With near infinite ways to tweak your build and customize your loadout, Curse Mark is going to keep roguelike fans engrossed for ages. And it comes to early access on June the 8th.
Indeed, it does. Now, our next game is a little strange.
I see
but
Rayman
probably
coming
in
up.
a pretty literal sense here because Barbarian Saga, the Beastmaster, is all about using the power of animals to overcome huge challenges. Take a look.
Take a look. He ate my finger. Take a look. What? Look at that Metroidvania map. Look at all the potential bosses you have to fight. It's on the tip of my tongue. Barbarian Saga.
The Beastmaster is coming to PC, Xbox consoles, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation on September the 9th. So wishlist it now.
Next up, we're about to take a deep dive into the aquatic horror title
Deep.
Dark Mass, who have got a very special announcement for us all.
This place has been buried for centuries.
Why are you carrying the skeleton? Okay. Fully underwater horror game.
I tell you, if I had hair, it would be standing on end right now because that looks horrifying. And you can pre-order the physical edition of Dark Mass for PS5 right now.
From hairless friends, then, to fairy friends, in which Spire you play as a magical being who can tame and befriend enchanting creatures, and then take them into battle with you. Take a look.
For centuries, our worlds were held together, bound by ancient witch spires and those who protected them. But something has broken. A great corruption is spreading. The fate of the worlds is in your hands.
Interesting.
The time has come, Chosen One. Together, we will stop this darkness.
Witchspire is casting all the right spells on us, and I would not be surprised to see it magic itself onto your wish list by the end of this show.
And speaking of magic, let's continue to pull another banger out of our hats now. And trust me, this.
Oh, it's not
is a
scrolling, so that means
big
the last.
development
Oh, there it
into
is.
the awesome-looking
I guess the
Rayman
final game.
Legends Retold.
They are docile enough to ride now. Best make haste.
I don't know. How long do these calming biscuits work for?
Why does Rayman sound like that now?
As I said, make haste.
Rayman Legends Retold is an ambitious remake of a cult game released in 2013, Rayman Legends, and it's be expanded with new gameplays, new levels, new story. I think it will be, for new fans, a starting point. You discover Rayman for the very first time with voice acting, with storytelling, with a bit more stakes, with a villain. For fans, I think it's some more of a canon version of the world of Rayman that you will.
I do want to play the original Rayman Legends.
For the future. So I think
I got it on the Wii U, which is the best version to play it on, and also I either have it on the PS3 or the PS4.
We had was what's the best way to bring back the.
This was a
franchise
really
with
fun
the
game, though.
football Team, because we did not have a team anymore. Many of the people either left the company, went on another project. Some of them are still part of the core team and beyond Gun and Evil 2 at the moment. So part of the thing was, okay, we.
Oh, look at that little sneaky announcement there. They're still working on Beyond Good and Evil 2.
We also defined what could make Rayman Legends a better game if we reinvent it in terms of flow, modernization, etc. And also we defined really early that we wanted new.
I wonder how many people noticed that.
Not 30 years old or 20 years old like some older remakes, and that's how it led us naturally to a more musical level because they were cool and we made brand new ones. A new entire world, World of the Dead with a new.
Oh, this stage is great. It plays music as you're running, like a popular song. See.
You know, in Rayman, there's always been some.
They're playing Black Betty on that stage.
So quickly, we thought that the dragon, obviously medieval themes, castle, dragons, they were playing a big part in Legends, but always kicking your ass. So we thought, okay, now let's reverse that, and we will use the dragon to kick people's ass. A bit, I would say, Panzer Dragoon, Star Fox side. So I'm in an exciting ride. I do barrel rolls, I shoot fireballs. I'm gonna blow up stuff. Really quite simple gameplay in a way, but you know, ambitious realization on top. The intention of the sixth world, it came from a will also to have a new tonality and a new side-scroll gameplay that were a bit on the more difficult side. And then, as we were thinking about the new narration, especially introducing a new villain for the IP, that's how it led us to the theme of corruption, that villain that you will see in the trailer. And that guy basically is corrupting all the bosses, but also has took entire control of the world of the dead. And so basically to kick his ass, you need to go in the world of the dead, and to survive there, you will use that new ability, the power of light, to face enemies and obstacles. And it's more of, really cool platforming gameplay of Rayman Legends in brand new levels. Because they are brand new levels, we can play more with 3D.
See, with the Wii U version, you had to like turn the gamepad like that to get it right. Where versus this, you just got to use the analog stick.
The 4-player co-op, and I think it's even better optimized for 2 players.
And also the little fly that you see, a little glowing fly right there. You can control them with your finger or the stylus pin on the Wii U gamepad, and like tap to make them like tickle enemies to stun them, and then you can go over and like hit the enemy while they're stunned. It still worked more or less the same way on a like regular like PlayStation controller or whatever. It's just that you use your analog stick instead of your finger.
Rayman Legends anymore, but there we are, remake one of my favorite games ever with new content and levels.
It looks so good. Up next, we have the sequel to the outstanding Hellcard, unsurprisingly titled Hellcard 2.
This lord found his silver spoon was not enough. Extravagance and opulence breed hubris, and hubris breeds rebellion. The queen sends her champions to convey her regards, to cut the whole ordeal short, to dispel his delusions of grandeur, to crush the betrayer. And yet, the Lord still has an ace up his sleeve. Deal with it, or perish.
I'll add it.
Absolutely love the fact that the positioning of your party is as important as the attacks and spells that you use there.
Same, and that like folded paper aesthetic. Yes, please.
And I tell you what, you're going to say.
That's what
yes,
got me
please,
the folded paper
back-to-back
aesthetic.
trailers that we're going to show you right now.
Roguelike pinball. At Pulse.
Here's our Steam demo in 30 seconds. Let's go. Hey! There's fighting! Wow! You can form! Wow! Saving the town! Hooray! Our demo is available to play right now, but these updates are coming soon. Skill tree upgrades! Get stronger! A new Twitch integration!
Get stronger.
And the best part is, you can check out these updates during Steam Next Fest.
Oh yeah. Hold up. I completely forgot about that. Oh my goodness. I'm glad they said that. So I said we were going to do the Southeast Asian Showcase. That's Wednesday. I completely forgot. Tomorrow, they're going to be doing, Steam is doing their own showcase called the Steam Next Fest. We'll be watching that tomorrow. So that will be the one. I keep forgetting. They keep adding new ones as I'm going through. It's the Summer Game Fest. It's never going to end. It's all summer long.
He told me not to come look for him. Anyone in there? But
I completely forgot about that until that trailer. I would have been reminded at work, but yeah, so the Steam Next Fest is what we're doing tomorrow.
So all those stories were true.
You also made it back here.
He was right all along.
I suggest you stay out of this.
That was A Pulse, The Rabbit Hole, and Dimhaven, The Lost Source, and you can wishlist them all right now.
Up next, we have a brand new trailer for a game that is taking the world by storm with rave reviews from fans and critics alike. This is Black Jacket.
We got 2 more games. Ooh, gambling. Ooh, gambling.
Show me what you can do.
You never measure up.
I got fun cards. Let's play.
Why do you keep coming back? Nothing good lasts.
Message.
Let me hear you say yes.
Poker? I hardly know her.
Well, firstly, it's blackjack, and secondly, I'm phoning HR, all right?
You are such a grass, honestly. Black Jacket is out now on PS5, PC, Xbox
called him a
consoles,
grass?
and Nintendo Switch.
Indeed, it is. Now, you might have noticed this rather fashionable t-shirt that I'm wearing and thought to yourselves, oh, why is he wearing that? Well, I'd love to say it's because I'm a slave to fashion and just love wearing dark clothing on one of the sunniest days here ever in LA, but it's actually because it pertains
Do you
to
prefer
the
dogs or
final
cats? I'm a cat
showcase
person.
And our next
I prefer
world premiere.
cats.
Ooh, before we see what that could be, we just want to extend a massive thank you to
Which type of
everyone who
weather
took
do you
part in the
prefer
summer
and why?
showcase and the display. To all of you at home,
Weather that's
watching,
not
the
too
team
hot,
that
not
make
too
this
cold,
happen.
like fall weather.
And if you go over to Steam and type in
Weather
Future
where
Game
I
Show,
could
you'll
just
see
throw on a
all the
hoodie
titles
and I
that
could
we've
be
had across both
A-okay.
showcases. And why not show the devs some love and wishlist them all, my friends? But as ever, I have been Jules.
I've been Amy, and we'll see you in Cologne in August for our run of shows at Gamescom.
Gamescom in August. What is this? Just the final game. Let's see if they ended with a bang. I'm I'm not even quite sure what this is yet. So what is this supposed to be? I don't even tell you what it's supposed to be. What a way to end the final game. Like the final, when you show the final game of something, it's supposed to be something really like either like something brand new, never before seen, or like a returning sequel to something that people enjoyed or whatever. Like, what the fuck was that? That's it. I'm wrapping this up here because I am tired and I don't have the energy for Forspoken. Dire. So we're gonna do the Steam next, what is it? The Steam Next Fest. I think that's what it's called. We're doing that and then Forspoken. And then Wednesday, we're gonna do the Asian, where is it? The Southeast Asian Game Showcase. And then we got the Story Rich Showcase on Thursday. And Friday, maybe Day of the Devs. I got to sneak in maybe the Day of the Devs and the Gaming Pride Parade stuff at some point. We also got the D-Day for where's that game? Gears of War. We got there's like a half-hour Fable presentation, which we'll do both of those on the weekend. Those will be quick. Oh, speaking of this weekend, me and Ibo, friendly pouncer to the stream, Ibo, she and I will be playing Fly for Fun this Saturday. So tune in for that early Saturday. I'll be on around like 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. I'll be on 1 a.m. as well. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. But 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing a little bit of that. Whatever Summer Game Fest stuff I got left. Any other collabs you guys want to partake with me this weekend if you want to. Completely optional. I think that's it. We still got the XXL stuff coming. Probably by Sunday we could go back to doing like Turbo Blackshin and Redneck Boxing and all this other stuff. Hopefully I have Forspoken done before April. I mean, not April, August. We're way past April. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So let me see. We're gonna raid out now. I don't know who I'm raiding out to because I don't know who's up. Let me see. You know what? Let's raid out to OTS Coach. He's playing EA Sports College Football 26. I stopped by his stream earlier, but we're gonna stop by there again. Show him some love and support and tell him Lynx sent you. All right? I'm taking my ass to bed. Until then, stay safe, cherish your loved ones, all that good stuff, and I will see you all later. All right? Take care now. Bye-bye then.